First thing we got, Red Dog are releasing the SkyRC Bluetooth scales. Basically, that's what you're getting from that. They are identical, but they come with some stickers to mark them front, rear, left, blah, blah, blah. But it's just basically, it is the exact same thing. It's rebranded. SkyRC, however, has released, last week we talked about the Nano, or not last week, a couple weeks ago we talked about the Nano, which I have here. This is their new AC version. So you can plug this one in and it's a dual charger. So it'll do all the same stuff as this little Nano guy, which I'm going to do a full unboxing review type thing on here shortly. I was just getting this camera deal set up here so it'll work better. And then you can work that off your phone, Bluetooth capable, same functions, same everything. Only charges up to like 15 amps, I believe it is.
Only 15 amps.
But
I don't think it should be charging more than that, ever.
Well, I remember at the track that one time we were racing and we needed batteries charged, and I charged at 30. The most that iCharger would do. And I was actually sweating. My palms were getting sweaty waiting for it to finish charging. So, yeah, I agree. I don't think that we should do that. Traxxas has released a full set of Sledgehammer tires now for the X-Maxx. I talked about this last week in another video. Green, orange, and black chrome. Speed rated, 8S rated, whatever you want to call that. I don't really understand how they can call things 8S rated.
All wheel speed.
All of it, right? HPI has released the WR8. Now, the WR8 this is the Flux version. It's basically a four-wheel drive short course chassis that's been set up as a rally car.
Perfect.
It looks badass. I like it. I kind of want one. I haven't wanted anything from HPI in a long time, but I like this thing. So they're doing two versions of it.
Body. Don't be falling in love with the body.
Don't be falling in love with the body?
No, it's just a body. You got to think about what's on the inside.
Okay, well, there's what's on the inside.
That's what I'm talking about. You got to take a look at the guts and stuff. Adjustability. Is it raceability?
Yeah, I mean, there's some adjustment there.
I do like those tires, though.
Well, it's a rally car.
The rally blocks.
Rally car. Rally block tires, man.
Yeah.
So they did two versions, though. Or they're doing two versions. A Flux version with a 4,000 kV brushless motor.
Oh, a NITRO.
And a NITRO version, which nobody will buy. And it'll just fall away into the nether.
But NITRO makes lots of noise.
Yeah, which is the reason you probably won't see many people run them.
Right there.
This is Kyosho. This is the new Kyosho. I gotta find the list.
Yeah, don't go fall in love with the body, Aaron. Don't go fall in love with the body. That body
don't go fall in love with the body, man. This is a phaser Mark II. This is the FZ02 Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR. Blah 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 blah. That's a mouthful. This body is a replica of a famous car called the Hakosuka GTR.
Hakosuka 2000 GT.
Hakosuka GTR. So I'm gonna do this here because I don't know if I'm even saying it right. So you guys tell me if I'm saying this right. Okay. You tell me if I'm saying this right. That Hakosuka GTR. Does that sound right?
Right to me.
Okay. Okay, we're good. Wrong button. Wrong button. It moved on me. Okay. So, anyways, this is the newest brushless. It is on the newer style platform from Kyosho. So this wheelbase will be the same as other drifters. It's around the 260 mil area. 200 mil wide.
Could be a good wet car.
Yeah. Actually, kind of be a fun scale spec car to rip with.
It's raining out. It's okay. It's waterproof.
Yeah.
That's non-censored motor, right?
But even run that body on an actual good chassis and scale spec racing.
That'd
Imagine
be
if you start wiping the floor with people with that thing, that would be freaking wicked.
And when you pass it, Hakatsuka!
So it's pretty detailed. It's nice. I mean, they do a good job of their bodies when they make them, so I've never had an issue. No, it's not beer. It's an iced tea. RMX has released a new version, 2.5 of the RX. Now, this chassis is actually, you can convert it and set it up in multiple configurations. You can set it with the motor behind the rear axle, in front of the rear axle, behind the rear axle up high, in front of the rear axle up high. This would probably be my next. I'd probably build this one next if I was going to do an MST. I mean, I've been looking at that KMW, but that's like $1,000 drifter, and I'm not drifting enough lately, so can't justify that.
It's got
that's the rear mount conversion. That's the head of the axle high mount conversion or version setup, whatever you want to call that. That's behind the axle conversion again. There should be another picture here that shows it up high, mounted it behind the axle. There you go.
Oh, there it is.
Up high behind the axle. So you got lots of configurations and different setups for your CG, right? And this is A Plastics. This is the where is it? The EasyMade Mazda FC3S.
AKA RX-7.
Yep. With the fake wide body kit on it.
Perfect. As long as it looks the part. It doesn't have to bolt it on there. As long as it looks like it, it's a wide body kit. It looks like it, but it's not something you bolt on because it's molded in. Chase, you still here? If you're still here, you're going to like this. What's that
This
thing?
is a 40 millimeter high lift set, so you can truly make your Sen F450 into a complete brodozer. This comes out from a company called H-Tech Custom Products, and it's all machined aluminum, really nice stuff. But the whole thing is to give you a 40 millimeter lift on the entire truck, right from front to back. Give you that big jacked up oil patch. Chase, I'll take one.
I'll take one. I never touched pavement, or I never come on pavement.
Look at the brodozer.
Look at that thing.
Yeah.
That's like
like
brothers all over it.
That's a SEMA car. I totally think that's a SEMA vehicle. And what's up next? Yes, RC four-wheel drive. This is a 0.7 inch, which is this really, really small one. BFGoodrich, all terrains. So it's another tire release from them for that super little TF. The
Even
little TF2 124th. Yeah, that thing. You know which one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. And then they put out a set of 155 aluminum dually rims that actually look pretty realistic. They look pretty cool, except they're 155s. So they're super small, fronts and rears.
Yeah, I'm not sold on those.
Yeah, they're not beadlocks. You're going to have to glue your tires still. They're strictly looks. That's all they're really good for. There's the looks that you're trying to get on here. You want to do that aluminum, I don't know, Alcoa style aluminum rim look on your truck. There you go.
But the only problem with that being 155, like on the 3500s or the 350s, those are big rims. Mm-hmm. They're like 20s or 20 plus. Yeah, it's a big rim, big tire.
So it'd be more realistic to have a 1.9 or a 1.7.
1.9 at least, if not 2.2, the small tire. Oh, so what's that?
This
Pirelli.
Yes, it is.
I can break that.
You can break this. Now, this is called the Sketer. It is a 1/10 scale 4-wheel drive 4S brushless ready to run monster truck. I can tell you, if you guys can't see it, what market and who they're gunning for with this one. They're totally gunning for the max on this one. For us, same ratings, same everything, same general size, runs the same type of rubber and wheels. All the sizing is almost identical. Unfortunately, my experience with Corrali, particularly today, has not been that good. So, yeah. Oh, come on, Gord. You'd paint that body. You know you could.
The proper paint scheme on it looked fine.
Can't really tell if you look on top. It almost looks like it's got an LED light bar on the top. But there's your chassis configuration. Pretty similar. Power HD came out with a new high-tech, high-torque set of servos. So this one here is set up in... I'm going to find your ratings here. This one has a torque rating of 39 kg at 6 volts, 40 kg at 7.4 volts. So that's 555 ounces. 8.4 volts is 50 kg or 694 ounces. At a speed of 0.065 seconds at 8.4 volts. That's
racing speed.
turbo. Right?
That's like race car speed.
Question is, Gord, are you going to send it at my head like everything else you drive? So, yeah, that's the 50. So they have this one, which is the 50, and it is steel gears, not titanium or any of that. It's actual steel gears. So it's not a lightweight unit. And then they have the 70. Oh. So 70 is basically a 1,000-ounce inch servo when you're running it at 8.4 volts. 833 ounces at 7.4 volts, so 60 kg. And 55 kg, 763 ounces at 6 volts.
That's pretty skookum.
Yes. Now, what I haven't seen, and I haven't had a real chance to look at the specs, I'm assuming this is a standard size servo. I could be wrong. It might be a large scale servo, but it doesn't really specify in Power HD's website very well. It just gives you a list of specs, but there's no dimensions. So I don't know. Maybe it's super good. Maybe it's not. I don't know.
Or maybe it's like super small with the ones you ordered, those R6s.
Yeah. So Futaba put out the T10PX, the 10PX. It is now available in North America for pre-order through pretty much all of their distributors. So 10-channel Futaba.
10.
All of them. You need 10. There's two versions. There's the electric. So this is the SBS-E. So this would be the one you'd be using in your race cars and your on-road stuff. And then the other version has the fail-safe cutoff in it, which is the nitro version, gas version, whatever you want to call it. Right? Now, they only come with 4-channel receivers, though.
Where's 10-channel receivers?
I'm still waiting to see them. Any of the guys with the SCX6s, TREAL has put out an all-aluminum rear tire, spare tire mount. Right? So, I mean, you mount that great big beast of a heavy-ass tire on the back end, just hang it there. The thing's 30 pounds, right? So who cares about your side weight? And then we don't bling out your rims. They came out with a new set of rims.
Nice.
Beadlock wheels, Type Bs. There are 5 colors. There's a black and a purple and an orange and a red and I believe a blue.
There's a blue, yeah.
I'm kind of digging the purple myself, but I have an idea in my head what I would build a all purpled out SCX6.
Barbie mobile. Yeah.
It's just one of the few vehicles that a Barbie probably fits in properly.
Probably.
With her legs being that long.
Yeah.
Right? All aluminum construction. Should be pretty decent. that is pretty much it for what's new in RC. There's a couple of other things I wanted to touch base on. I did notice while I've been searching around and looking, and you noticed this last week, but I didn't talk about it. Tamiya has somewhat partnered up with Hobbywing, and they are offering the 1060 ESC in a lot of their kits. Like when I went on their site, one of my recruiters I went on, I counted 24 different models that had that coming as the ESC instead of the TLE, whatever the Tamiya one used to be. The one that
right here, the TBLE02S.
Right. Does it say waterproof on that? I can't remember.
It just says censored and it has blue writing on it. So
okay, so if it's censored, it won't be waterproof. Now, what is good is the Hobbywing 1080 or 1060. Sorry. The 1060 is waterproof. So now you're taking all of your Hobbywing or all of your Tamiya cars that come with some electronics. You still got to build it, but the motor and the ESC are going to be waterproof.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Buy a cheap waterproof servo and a water resistant. You got a car you can go bomb around on the trail with. I think that's a great thing. I'm glad to see that they came out with that they're partnering up with a reliable ESC company. I don't think that you can go wrong doing that kind of stuff.
I also like how they're not hiding the brand. You know, other companies, they've done it in the past. They took another brand that makes ESCs, rebrand it with their brand on it. Like, oh, well, it's our brand. No, this is Hobbywing. It's Hobbywing. Everybody likes it.
Yep.
Just use the name.
There's two other things I didn't get on to that because I was running late today.
Was one of the weights for...
Hey?
The other one I was thinking was the weights for the X4, X-Ray X4. They got some additional weights you can put on there around the center where the center motor mount is and keeps all the weight down low and to the center of the chassis.
And then Proline has released 3 new releases. There's a Bronco body that they are putting out. And I thought I had the images on here, but I guess it didn't. It's basically made for granite, Arma granite, or Traxxas Stampede size-ish. Around that little 1/10 scale monster truck size. And it's a Ford Bronco body. It's going to look pretty cool. They also have a Toyota Tacoma. So if you're into tacos, they have a taco body for 12.3-inch wheelbase vehicles, which nobody's really had a newer generation taco body, except for, I guess you could say, Night Customs and Element has kind of done that on the Enduro, but this one's from Proline and a little bit different. It looks like it's a plastic grill insert that goes in, so it's still Lexan in behind. Then they're also releasing a new compound of rubber for their tires for the felony / infraction / limitless / depends on what size you want to cut your wheel well out to. Yeah. So we shall see.
And is that another body they got coming out too for the limitless and such? Or is it just tire?
Well, they had their Corvette body, right?
Yeah.
That teaser picture that they show in there is actually trying to show off the new rubber.
Yeah, new rubber. But I thought the body might be new as well.
Nope, that's been out for a little bit.
Okay.
That's their C8, I believe.
Okay. That makes sense.
Which is kind of a cool body. I like it. It's not muscle car cool, but it's kind of cool.
Well, that's great because Arma's been having, they make things that are kind of different from everyone else. Like the tires are slightly smaller or slightly bigger. They're not quite the same as the industry standard.
Yeah. But the fact that they are owned by the same parent company, Proline and Arma, and Proline has come up with so many bodies. Well, they've been making bodies and wheels and tires forever.
Yeah, this last couple years, though, eh?
Yeah, yeah. So you end up with some very cool body option, and it's worth their while now to actually, chase that avenue down and go for it because they own the other product line So all they're doing is basically bolstering their own stuff, right?
Yeah. Competing with themselves in the same market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, was there anything else I was missing? No, there isn't. That's it.